Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous Virtual Stadium Tours guide and feel the power! It's a new day, yes it is! Today we are taking a look around the American Airlines Center, the home stadium of both the Dallas Stars of the NHL, that's the National Ice Hockey League of America, and the Dallas Mavericks of the NBA, that's the National Basketball Association, again, both in America, of course. And as always for you, the first fact I have about this stadium is its overall capacity. And like with many venues like this across America, and indeed the world, it hosts several different events, which means it has several different overall capacities. For instance, for basketball, the overall capacity for seating is 19,200, whereas for ice hockey, the overall capacity is around 18,500. But this stadium is actually slightly different to most others, whereas they allow standing room some of the time. And that means that when they do allow fans to stand up within the stadium and standing room only, the overall capacity for basketball is raised to just over 21,000, whereas for ice hockey it's raised to about 19,300. And finally, when music concerts appear and happen in this stadium, as again is quite common for an arena of this type, the overall capacity is raised once again to around 21,000, because of course the staging and setup for a music concert or a comedy tour concert type thing doesn't take up anywhere near as much room as the entire court or the entire ice hockey field, which means they can fit even more people into the arena. So now we're just going to move on and talk a little bit about the construction of this stadium. And construction actually broke ground on September 1st, 1999, and it took until July 2001 to build this stadium. So it took around 2 years. It took actually just less than 2 years to build this entire arena. And it was, of course, built to replace the Dallas Stars' old arena, the Reunion Arena, which was demolished. And to pay for this arena, the city of Dallas, actually, the taxpayers approved a new hotel tax and a rental car tax, and that was actually to pay for the new facility, along with obviously the Mavericks and the Stars putting their own money in to make the arena as good as it could absolutely be. And so, on March 18th, 1999, actually before construction began, American Airlines actually announced a deal that they'd bought the naming rights for the stadium for $195 million US. And of course, American Airlines have their head office based in Dallas, in Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas, obviously. And so now let's move on to some of the other notable events and concerts that have taken place in this stadium. And first, in 2007, in January 2007, the 55th National Hockey League All-Star Game actually took place in this stadium. As well as in 2011, the NBA Finals, Games 3, 4 and 5 were all hosted in this arena. UFC 103, UFC 171 and UFC 185 all took place in this very arena, and the WWE hosted several of their big pay-per-views in this arena, including Survivor Series in 2003, Night of Champions 2008, Hell in a Cell in 2010 and 2014, and the Hall of Fame induction ceremony in 2016, of course, when WrestleMania took place as well in Dallas, Texas. As well as that, many Monday Night Raws, SmackDowns, and even some ECW tapings took place in this very arena. So now let's move on to some of the famous music stars that have had concerts in this arena. And those along the lines of the Dixie Chicks, Cher, Madonna, Janet Jackson, Miley Cyrus, Metallica, Pink, Justin Bieber, Beyonce, and Lady Gaga have all had sellout concerts in this very arena. And so now just a couple of other notable events which have taken place in this arena, and little facts about the arena that I have for you. First is that it was built in an area of Dallas known as Little Mexico, and that's because of the number of Mexican heritage people living in that area of Dallas. So that's an interesting little fact there. Next is that the arena actually appeared, or an artist's rendition of it appeared in an episode of The Simpsons, known as the Dallas Arena, and it was actually just renamed for that episode. And also it hosted auditions for some of the initial auditions for the X Factor, the 2011 American X Factor. So those are interesting facts. And so finally, the final fact I have for you on this stadium is its overall construction cost. And when it was built in 2001 at a cost of around 420 million US dollars. So if you converted that in today's money in 2016, it would be about 560 million US dollars. Thank you for watching this Virtual Stadium Tours video. If you enjoyed it and would like to see every new video this channel uploads as soon as it uploads them to the interwebs, why don't you press the subscribe button down below this video right now. Goodbye.